Hey, what is going on, everybody? Hope each and every one of you are having a absolutely amazing weekend. Here's a message for you to take with you into the second quarter of 2023. You, my friend, are your most excellent self, and it's time to start embracing it. All of us have this amazing, unique talent, and it should not be underestimated. We all have our power. We all have our unique ability. We are all capable. Each and every one of us is capable of producing something absolutely amazing and absolutely something unique. All of us, all 7 billion counting people, I don't have the exact figures with me, mind you, we all have our power. Now, you might be thinking, well, what is that for me? What is that particular goal of mine? Your unique ability, the power of understanding exactly what you are here to do can be broken down into 3 very simple questions. Number 1, what are you passionate about? Because at the end of the day, what we have to create, not have to, right? We don't need to really have to, or we really don't need to do anything. But what we desire to create is always going to come from a sense of inner being, a sense of inner fire. And if we can understand what that inner being is, or what we internally want to go ahead and do, what are we called to do? What is our inner flame all about? Then that answers the first question, right? We understand exactly what we want to go ahead and set out for this world and make sure it is done to our vision based on how we passionately think, feel, and determine what the best course is for ourselves. It all comes back down to your inner passion. I wanted to talk about something I briefly mentioned on passion. How can we break down what is your passion? Because passion, that could mean a whole lot of things to a whole lot of different people. We're passionate about many different things in life. Some things are absolutely amazing, and some, well, things that instead of it becoming a passion, it's actually an addiction. It's a little different. So, one thing that passion, to me, how I define passion, it's a matter of what do I connect with this passion. Is it something that I've always been around? Is it something that I've always been connected to? But what does that actually mean? What does that entail? So when I think of passion, one passion that I can define, and this goes back to just childhood, really, is podcasting. But the idea with this particular passion is, I grew up watching a lot of sports TV, then evolved into, okay, so do I want to try out the podcasting approach? And I did that for a while. And then that eventually evolved. I feel like there was more than just covering sports, being able to see beyond what I could do with sports. So I really wanted to go ahead and start getting into my element. I always go back to, this saying, right? This saying that's above my head now. But the idea is that I've always wanted to go ahead and I've wanted to tell a story. Now, let me tell you a story. Talking on a camera just like this, doing all this fancy stuff and, enjoying nature as it would be. Even the beautiful construction that's going on a couple of doors away from me. No matter where you are at, just know that at the end of the day, life is all about moving forward in the right direction. To tell a story. Now, let me tell you a story. And so, now we're evolving here. I think when it comes down to it, in order for me to unleash the unlimited potential of this world, and you are part of this world, if you're watching this reel, understand, and even those who are not watching this reel, you are a part of this world, and I want to see you unleash your unlimited potential, right? And understanding that we all have got our own different, unique, beautiful ideas. And I don't know if I can connect to I desire to connect to everybody. But if I can go ahead and at least get one person started on their journey, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so I went ahead and I realized that was the real point of podcasting for me, was because I was able to tell a story in my own way. And so again, that evolved from what I was doing with the Keeping It 100 podcast, and of course, I had Go Be Yourself podcast for a while, and that went away, and now we're evolving into the universe-changing podcast, the world-changing podcast. And at some point in time, that was about Forex trading. And now I realize that there, again, more to it. It really wasn't there. Forex trading is a passion of mine, but I also wanted to go ahead and just have that separate from really this right here, because this podcast right here, I think when it comes down to it, not everyone's a Forex trader. Not everyone's a sports watcher, right? Knowing along the way how scary it can be, how daunting it can be, and that's quite all right, because I know you have amazing strengths within you. You have amazing talents, gifts. What you really want to do is figure out what you've been surrounding yourself with, that you were not influenced to this particular interest, hobby, or passion. What do you know right now that you can call to, that you can actually call your own, that you can actually say, yeah, I was interested in this, that didn't have any influence from your parents or your family or your friends or anybody, but instead it was you, your inner safe place, your inner happy place. And from there, how can you go ahead and unleash that into a passion that you can go ahead and really start to delve in? And if you can answer that question, that's your passion, and that's what you should go ahead and stick to. It's all about the impact for me. I think to sum up exactly what my passion is and how we can go ahead and start to unravel that passion for you, it's a matter of understanding that what I really want to do, what I really feel called to do, is to inspire others, for people to go ahead and start forging their own path.